Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome to the First Alert Weather Show at noon. I'm meteorologist Brad Maushart. Hopefully you are able to get out there a little bit and enjoy what so far has been a really, really nice Friday. Again, we're talking sunshine. I should probably turn the right lights on. One of these times, I'm going to get this right. You just wait. It'll happen. Turn those on. We get a little beep. All right, this looks better already. All right, so you're going to be out and about on your Friday. We're talking temperatures in most spots almost up to 80 degrees. Really nice day outside if it weren't so windy. And that's going to be our biggest issue through the day today. Just some wind. By about 4, 5, 6 o'clock tonight, we could see a few spotty downpours heading into the area, but that's going to be more mist than hit today. The better rain chances arrive for the first half of the weekend ahead. So if I'm on the right screen, let's go. That was a live look over at the Ohio River, which is still on its way down. At last check yesterday, we were sitting somewhere around 33.1 feet, somewhere around there. Normal pool for the Ohio River, somewhere around 25.5. So we still have a little bit of ways to go to get it back to quote-unquote normal. And any rainfall we see throughout the next couple of days, while some spots could pick up over an inch of rain or so, it's not going to be anything that's going to impact the river levels going down. Should not have any major impacts anyway. Already up to 74. Really, really nice. Nothing but blue sky outside, but the clouds will start to thicken through the day, and that southwest wind will stick with us. Those are sustained winds over 19 miles per hour right now. Gusts, again, 30 to 35 through the day, but relatively comfortable, even though we're going to get to 80. This is not going to be like the summer 80s. Where you have that high humidity from all the corn and everything else around the area, all the rest of the crops. Today, a comfortable 80 degrees. Again, just hold on to your hats. 32 mile per hour winds right now in Cincinnati, 33 in Columbus, 33 mile per hour winds in Indianapolis. It's, again, region-wide. All the entire Ohio Valley still seeing these gusty winds out there today. A stray shower, too, already trying to push its way on into Indiana. You can see a few of those showers just now east of Indianapolis, just northwest of Fayette County there in our northwesternmost communities. What is pushing on in, you can see it kind of falls apart when it hits the state line. That's what we've been watching the last couple of frames here, is everything pushing on in, but just kind of dying the second it hits the state line. So that's good news. Outside of a stray shower breaking on through, similar to the one that's just northwest of Fayette County. Not a lot of rain out there today, so don't worry about any outdoor plans getting ruined. However, if you do have plans for Easter, that's a different story. Easter weekend could be a little sloppy because we do have our next big weather maker there out to the west. It's a cold front, which stretches all the way from Wisconsin back down to the panhandle of Texas. Ahead of it, we're behind the warm front now, which brought us the showers yesterday, just a trace of rainfall officially at the airport. That southerly breeze kicking up, you're feeling that. It's bringing in the warmth, but behind it, the cold front will come crashing on in, and we do have a slim chance for some stronger storms outside as we work our way back into the first half of the weekend. Just a very slim chance out there. It's a marginal risk. That's a 1 out of 5. Low-end threat for severe weather, but something we'll keep an eye on as we start to push our way into the first half of the weekend. And maybe, just maybe, the computer will cooperate and give me a zoomed-in view. Let me try that one more time and go back. Go back. Go back. There we go. So that's a closer-up view here of the marginal risk. It's most of the tri-state with the exception of our southeasternmost communities. I really think the best chances overall, at least from what I've been looking at for our area, is going to be kind of along the I-71 corridor, so Wilmington back down through Carroll County and points northwestward up towards Connersville. That's where the heaviest rainfall is most likely to be. It's also where we're going to see the best likelihood for any strong storms to develop, and if we do see a strong storm, the biggest threat tomorrow will be damaging wind. Low-end threat overall, so I'm not really concerned about the severe weather threat tomorrow, but rain is going to be a problem, and that rain, while most of it will dry back out by Sunday, outside of some lingering showers, with some areas set to get between a half inch and an inch of rainfall, that could certainly make things a little bit messy, especially on the ground there for your Easter Sunday plan. So be aware of that. If you have the Easter egg hunts outside on Sunday or you just want to get out and about for your weekend, the ground going to be a little wet, a little bit soft for the second half of the weekend. Today, really just gorgeous outside if it weren't for the wind. 79 degrees outside, a cloud here or there. Those clouds thicken late tonight, helping to hold in some of the heat. Overnight lows, almost summer-like, really, near 70 degrees in some spots as you head out the door tomorrow morning. But tomorrow morning is when we'll also see the rainfall kicking back into the area. So if you want to get the morning runs in, you want to do something tomorrow morning, it's got to be early because I think about 6, 7, 8 o'clock, that's when the rain is going to start to push into the tri-state. Unfortunately for those plans. Tomorrow, high temperature, a little cooler, rain-cooled 73, and still just pretty mild throughout the day. Winds will be a little bit lesser, too, even with the rain and storms pushing back in. So here is the look ahead. As we push through the forecast here, you see these clouds increase tonight. Outside of a stray shower or two, that's mostly all we have to contend with, that and the wind. Early tomorrow morning, you can see 5, 6 o'clock, that rain starts to nudge on into the tri-state. Heaviest rainfall at this point, still at 6 o'clock, is still well off to the southwest. But it's going to be on and off showers. Our southeasternmost communities, not only do you have that lesser threat for severe weather, but you also, overall, have a lower rain chance for the day. You'll probably catch more breaks than most of us. As we work way back into Sunday, good news for Easter. By early Sunday, there will be some showers, but the later we get in the day, midday, early afternoon, those rain showers should lighten up. A lot of the heaviest rainfall lifts well north of us. And again, not completely dry, but it's a lot better than it was looking just a couple days ago. So that has been the good trend for us on Sunday. Playing advocate here, it's just going to be a little sloppy on the ground. We're going to have puddles around just from all the rainfall we'll be seeing on Saturday. Monday, another good chance of rainfall pushes back in. That's our next best chance for widespread rainfall throughout the area. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, we dry back out, and we are not going to cool down and crash like we did the last cold front that came through. While it's going to be a little cooler outside, we're not talking frost, we're not talking big cool downs, we're talking still above normal temperatures into the middle of next week. So here's the rainfall estimates. Again, generally along that I-71 corridor and points northwestward, especially in the central Indiana. That's where some spots can pick up 2 to 3 inches of rainfall. The blue shaded area there, which is much of the tri-state, is an estimated 1 inch plus of rainfall. If you see one of those heavier downpours, you can certainly see isolated higher amounts, but I'm, again, not too concerned about the flooding with this, or really much of a severe weather threat. So here are the next 7 days, and we'll kind of cut it a little early today. I'm not keeping close eye on the comments. Let's see if any have trickled on in here as we get through the 7-day. We talked pretty much in detail there for the first 3, but I'll give you the last 4 as well. Coolest day, 68. That's still a couple degrees above normal. Few thin clouds. Really nice stretch there through the work week coming up. Clouds do start to build back in Thursday of this coming week. And then Friday, it looks like this time next week, we'll see another good chance for rain and storms. So let's just check and see if we have anything going comment-wise on Facebook. Rain all day tomorrow at Kings Island. It's not going to be a washout, Andrea, but there will be a good amount of rain and storms. And I think the best chance for the storms is going to be through the morning hours. I had it written down, and of course I did not bring my sheet in here, but it looks like between about 8 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock in the afternoon looks to be the best chance. And especially if those storms stick around through that time frame, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., we're not going to see much of an evening threat. There's that second chance for some storms that'll push back in later in the evening, about 5, 6, 7 o'clock, closer to dinner time. But if that morning threat sticks around longer, it doesn't give the atmosphere a chance to recharge, re-energize, then the afternoon and evening threat shouldn't be as intense as what we're going to see outside for the morning. So, no, I don't think it's going to be all day. There will be some breaks, but it will certainly be a lot more wet tomorrow than it will be on Sunday. It's just really hard with this kind of convection, this kind of storm activity to pick out the windows of when you're going to be completely dry. But, yeah, not a great day tomorrow for Kings Island. Sunday would look better. And, if you could sneak away during the middle of the week, I know that's a challenge for a lot of people, but if you could sneak away during the middle of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday next week look amazing. Great days to get out there. Even Thursday, not too bad before the clouds start to thicken back up. But then, again, it's a long ways out, but it does look like rain returns again towards the tail end of the week. All right. We're getting close to the end here. I got about a few minutes left. If anybody has any last-minute questions, throw them into Facebook. If not, I hope you have a really great holiday weekend. Keep a hold on the hat today. Keep the umbrella or the rain jacket close by tomorrow. And then Sunday, again, a little bit more breaks in the rainfall there on Sunday. Just mostly morning showers. We don't really have any local sports here. FC Cincinnati out of town at least until next Saturday, I think. They have our next home game there that's just off the 7-day. We have the Reds that come in, I think, on the 28th is their next, so they're 10 days out of town. So, yeah, enjoy some time out there, get some exercise in, enjoy some of that sunshine through the middle of next week. With that said, I'm going to try to successfully wrap this up. I hope you guys, like I said, have a really great weekend out there, and we'll see you guys early next week. Steve will be on later. Not Steve, it'll be Aaron who'll be in later on tonight, and she will give you an update to anything that might be pushing in at that time.